Downtown explosion. The frantic seconds after it happened captured on police body camera.
Hey, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Tonight, those who work alongside these first responders calling them heroes.
To see that kind of bravery, that kind of commitment, that kind of selflessness, just sort of, you don't even think about it. They didn't even think. They didn't even hesitate.
The tragic accident, a reminder of how precious life really is.
My prayers and my thoughts go out to the young man who we found in the bank yesterday.
All of this while investigators work to figure out how this could happen and if what's left of the building is safe.
Something to this magnitude, everybody is coming out. ATF was here, FBI was here.
Investigative, in-depth, local coverage starts now. This is WKBN 27 First News at 6.
Right now it's 6, a live look outside the Realty building in downtown Youngstown. This is one day after an explosion rocked the city. You can see yellow tape surrounding the building. Engineers are working to assess the damage. Good evening. I'm Lindsay Watson. Dave is on assignment. Lots of questions remain tonight after yesterday's explosion. We've been working all day to get new information, and here's the very latest. We just learned that the NTSB is launching a pipeline and hazardous materials investigation after Tuesday's explosion. A team is arriving in Youngstown tonight, and we expect to learn more tomorrow. No one will be going back to the Realty building until an all clear is given. But we do know one person is dead. The Mahoning County coroner identified the victim as 27-year-old Akil Drake. He was working at the bank at the time of the accident. He's from the Pittsburgh area and graduated from YSU. Right now, there's no exact cause for the explosion. We have a team of anchors and reporters covering this major local story. So let's begin tonight with First News anchor Dave Sess, who's live in downtown Youngstown. Dave.
Yeah, and Mayor Tito Brown just finished another briefing, a live briefing. As I told you at 5, he was pointing over this way. I thought he was going to come over. He did it kind of at an awkward time, around 5:53, so we were kind of between breaks and news there. But he did give an update confirming the NTSB is coming, saying it's because natural gas is a transported gas, across pipelines and all that stuff. That's why the NTSB has to come and look. He also saying that's a critical moment of this investigation, feeling it's another set of eyes looking over this, and it'll determine, how long this building may have to be closed or what's next before it could reopen. And then saying once again, he's hoping that they give some guidelines on what's next for this structure and if it can be reopened. That's kind of a quick synopsis of what the mayor had to say, and as he said, his last briefing of the day as well. So he also gave an update earlier on the status of the Realty building and the impact that Tuesday's explosion is having on the downtown. First News senior reporter Jerry Ricciuti has that part of our team coverage now.
A day after Tuesday's massive explosion, state, federal, and local fire investigators were still pouring through what was left of the first floor of Youngstown's Realty building.
At the end of the day, until we really find out what's going on, in today's world, we have to expect the worst.
Chief Barry Finley tells me at one point every city firefighter on duty was on the scene here, along with others from several neighboring departments, pulling bodies out of the rubble and searching the rest of the 13-story building and its nearly 24 apartments.
They went room by room, floor by floor, to ensure that everybody was out of that building, and they did it twice.
Of the 7 people sent to area hospitals, the chief says only 1 remains in intensive care after being rescued from the building's basement. The lone fatality, 27-year-old Chase Bank employee Akil Drake, was recovered early Wednesday morning.
We were not going to leave until we found him. Right. We were going to be there as long as it took.
For now, the focus going forward will be piecing together surveillance video of the explosion and witness statements to determine just what happened and who was in the building at the time. The city's public works director says the only structures still closed are the Realty building itself and the neighboring Stambaugh building, home to both the Doubletree Hotel and Bistro restaurant, because of the potential risk of a collapse.
Basically, it's facing in the northbound direction towards the hotel. So if there were a collapse, it would certainly be in the hazardous debris area.
And the fire chief tells us until he's assured the buildings are safe, they'll remain closed. In Youngstown, Jerry Ricciuti, WKBN 27 First News.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.